Hello and good morning everyone, I'm GCROCK and this is another weekly update for the Division 2. In these weekly update videos, what I cover is we cover any activities on the season, what's available to do this week, we cover the invaded mission reset, we cover the vendor reset as well in full. I'll go around every single vendor and show you what is on sale this week. We cover any news, if there's anything to share with you on the Division 2, and also myself, I'll let you know what I'm streaming this week and if there's any content that I've got that you can look forward to. So if you do enjoy these videos, please do hit like and share to support them. I truly appreciate it. Hit subscribe for more content from me. And before you leave the video today, make sure you check out our fantastic gaming community that is linked at the top of the video description. And also a huge shout out to my members. We reached 100 channel members last week. Thank you so much. Really appreciate this. We're now on a road to 150 members. You want to check that out and support that way, just go and click join on the main channel homepage. So moving on, and we're going to start with this week's seasonal activity, which is the global event Hollywood. Now in this global event, it says hostile factions have deployed firearm resistant fields, break them with explosive, EMP or spec weapon damage. So that's basically the modifier there. You're going to have some some daily challenges to complete. There's 4 days in total to earn stars. With those stars, you can spend them at the global event vendor, and you get some awards as well as you unlock stars. Are just caches, just the same as the leagues really. If you go all the way to tier 10, you will get 2 exotic caches as well if you've completed this before. If not, there'll be 1 exotic cache and a backpack trophy to earn. So that's the event that is live this week. Also, the Magnus League is still available. We enter week 2 of this now, so this is reset. You can now earn stars again to get the 60 stars needed to unlock all of the rewards on the Magnus League. So that is still open as well. So we've got the Magnus League and we got the Hollywood Global Events. And next week, we're going to see the Man on Target Cersei come back. And then quickly, this week's invaded mission reset, you can see here on screen on the left. You've got to complete Camp White Oak, DCD headquarters and bank headquarters on invaded this week. That will unlock Roosevelt Island, and once you've done Roosevelt Island, you can do Tidal Basin. So that's this week's invaded missions. And people ask, why do you do invaded missions? What's the point? Well, once you've done everything, there's not really any point. But while you're grinding through the game, while you've still got specializations to spec out and you've got mods to unlock, you will get specialization points for every invaded mission that you complete. And also you will get a random mod like you do with control points level 3 and above. So they are very worth doing for people still grinding. And just before we do the vendor reset for you, I just want to go over my stream schedule for this week. Tonight from 8 PM UK, we are helping with raids on the Division 2. So if you're on PlayStation, you need help with raids, come and check that stream out from 8 PM UK. We're going to be pulling in from stream, and we're going to have a lot of fun. We're aiming to do 4 raids tonight. Tomorrow, we're back on the Division 1. We're helping with the Happy Mask. I did a video yesterday. Someone in my comments said they need help with the Happy Mask. So we're going to help them get the Happy and Piggy masks. It's going to be so fun. Something we used to do on the channel, and I love the global event Assault. So that's tomorrow. And Thursday, we're going to be playing a new game called The Cycle Frontier. It's a new game Raddy told me about. It's actually an old game that they've closed a service on. They've revamped it and they've turned it into a new game, and it looks really sick. It's kind of like a Tarkov style game, but yeah, if you want to check that out, that's going to be Thursday stream. We're also going to have content every day as usual, so yeah, check that out. Nothing major to announce this week, and the same with the Division 2 news. Apart from the news you've already heard, there's nothing major to announce at all. We're just waiting for more news now. But yeah, we've got a lot to come. Exciting times ahead. 2022 is going to be awesome. Now, we're going to just move on to the vendor reset now. We're going to start with the White House vendor and go from here. I've not looked at these yet. Hopefully, we've got some must-buys. And we start with a Cold Relations named SMG. This has SMG damage, crit chance, health damage, and it comes with Perfect Strained. There's an MP5 ST with SMG damage, crit chance, headshot damage, and breadbasket. A G36C with assault rifle damage, health damage, crit chance, and perpetuation. An X45 with pistol damage, headshot damage, and spike. A Sokolov backpack with weapon damage, armor regen, headshot damage, and concussion. Providence chest piece with weapon damage, weapon handling, skill damage, and reassigned. And for the mods, there's a 4.3% crit chance mod, an 8% scan range mod for a drone, 7.6% health mod for a turret, and a 4.7% blast radius mod for a sticky. Moving to the clan vendor, and we have on sale a Pristine Example, which is a named Heraldi chest piece. This has weapon damage, headshot damage, armor regen, and perfect focus. This could be a very good piece if this is what you're after, because the headshot damage roll kind of works with perfect focus. Obviously needs a lot of optimizing, but yeah, definitely makes one of the pick of the weeks for sure. There's a Hunter's Fury mask there with weapon damage and headshot damage, Future Initiative holster with skill tier and status effects, Ongoing Directive holster with weapon damage and skill haste, a Sausage 12 with shotgun damage, damage to armor and headshot damage that comes with Future Perfect, a custom L86 with LMG damage, damage to target out of cover, swap speed and vindictive, Petrov holster with weapon damage, headshot damage and explosive resistance, an ACS 12 with shotgun damage, damage to armor, critical hit damage and ignited, Douglas and Hardin mask with weapon damage, armor regen and health, Hannah U mask with skill tier, status effects and skill damage, Gilgal gloves with armor, explosive resistance and status effects, and then the mods, we've got a 5% crit chance mod, a 4.5% duration mod for a chem, a 4.4% duration mod for a hive, and a 6.6% health mod for seekers. Moving over to the campus, and this week you're able to buy a named Carnage with LMG damage, damage to target out of cover, accuracy, this comes with perfect sadist, an SRSA1 with marksman rifle damage, headshot damage, rate of fire and naked, a military MK46 with LMG damage, damage to target out of cover, critical hit damage and future perfect, Channelite mask with skill tier, crit chance and status effects, a Grupo holster with weapon damage, critical hit damage and repair skills. There's a skill duration mod at 8.4%. We got a +1 ammo for a chem, a +4 repair charges for a hive, an 8.5% effect duration mod for a pulse, and a 4.1% duration mod for a trap. And then over at the theatre settlement, we have some Fox's Prayer knee pads. I haven't seen these for a long while, so if you do need these, if you're new to the game, these are definitely a must buy. They got weapon damage and damage target out of cover on there. You can roll skill aced off for whatever you want, and with a bit of optimizing, they'll be absolutely godly. An absolute must buy for people that need these this week. There's also a Marine Super 90 with shotgun damage, damage to armor, magazine size, and future perfect. A military MK17 with rifle damage, crit damage, swap speed, and ignited. Fenris gloves with weapon damage, skill aced, and skill damage. A Roldy Holden's knee pads with weapon damage, weapon handling, and explosive resistance. And for the mods, there's an 11% protection from elites mod, a 5% skill ace mod for seekers, a 4.1% holstered regeneration mod for a shield, a 6% damage mod for a firefly, and a 6% duration mod for a decoy. And now moving on to the DZ vendors and starting at DZ West, we have a named Kuelbre, which comes with shotgun damage, damage to armor, critical hit damage, and perfect jazz hands. There's a Super 90 with shotgun damage, damage to armor, crit damage, and spike. A lightweight M4 with rifle damage, crit chance, and strained. Hardwired gloves there with skill tier and skill damage. Aces and Eights knees with weapon damage and headshot damage. We've got Providence gloves with weapon damage, headshot damage, and crit chance. Overlord knee pads with weapon damage, skill damage, and critical hit chance. And in the mods, we've got a 15,668 armor on kill mod, a 4.1% radius mod for seekers, a 4.1% holster regeneration mod for a shield, a 6.1% skill ace mod for a firefly, and a 6% duration mod for a decoy. Over at DZ South this week, you can buy a named Bellstone Armory backpack, the Liquid Engineer. It's got armor, repair skills, weapon handling, and it comes with perfect bloodsucker. There's a Police UMP with SMG damage, critical hit chance, damage to armor, and in sync. An Orgay 3 with assault rifle damage, health damage, accuracy, and spike. A Discerus with pistol damage, reload speed, and future perfect. True Patriot backpack with armor and hazard protection. Aces and Eights chest with weapon damage and weapon handling. A Yol backpack with armor, skill damage, crit chance, and combined arms. Douglas and Hardin chest with weapon damage, armor regen, status effects, and tag team. And the mods, we have a 4.5% crit chance mod, a 6.2% deflect duration mod for a drone, a 7.8% health mod for a turret, and a 6.3% damage mod for a sticky. And then the final DZ vendor at DZ East, this week you're able to buy an Ekim's long stick, which has marksman rifle damage, headshot damage, damage to armor, and perfect ranger. There's a SOCOM MK20 with marksman rifle damage, headshot damage, damage to target out of cover, and killer. A classic M60 with LMG damage, damage to target out of cover, damage to armor, and sadist. Tip of the spear mask with weapon damage and health. Future Initiative holster with skill tier and armor regen. An Empress International mask with skill tier, skill damage, and crit damage. Empress Holster with skill tier, skill haste, and crit hit damage. And in the mods, we have an 8.3% skill duration mod, a +1 ammo for a chem, a 7.9% health mod for a hive, an 8.7% effect duration mod for a pulse, and a 4.1% duration mod for a trap. And now we head to New York to finish with the vendors here, and we're going to start with Marco. This week he is selling a Police UMP45 with SMG damage, crit chance, rate of fire, and close and personal. A military MK46 with LMG damage, damage target out of cover, stability, and fast hands. Tactical Sausage 12 with shotgun damage, damage to armor, damage target out of cover, and ignited. A Card 45 with pistol damage, swap speed, and fast hands. A Petrov backpack with weapon damage, weapon handling, hazard protection, and adrenaline rush. Seska gloves with weapon damage, repair skills, and explosive resistance. 511 mask with armor, explosive resistance, and skill damage. And for the mods, there's a 10% crit damage mod, a 4.4% crit chance mod. We have a 5.9% duration mod for a turret, a +1 max targets for a firefly, and a 4.2% duration mod for a trap. And then over at Roy Benitez, this week you're able to buy a PDR with assault rifle damage, health damage, damage target out of cover, and perpetuation. Custom M44 with marksman rifle damage, headshot damage, magazine size, and steady-handed. An urban MDR with rifle damage, crit damage, magazine size, and perpetuation. A Discerus with pistol damage, damage target out of cover, and spike. An Alps backpack with skill tier, crit damage, crit chance, and combined arms. Golden gloves with armor, hazard protection, and skill haste. A Grupo mask with weapon damage, crit chance, and status effects. And then a 4.6% crit chance mod. An 8.4% blind death resistance mod, a 4.2% damage mod for a turret, an 8.1% speed mod for a firefly, and a 4.2% duration mod for a trap. And that is the end of this video. Now, my top picks there, I said them as we went, really. Definitely those Fox's Prayer knee pads at the theatre settlement. They are an absolute must buy. And I think that pristine example chest piece, the Aroldi Perfect Focus one, forgot what that was. I was either at the campus or at the base of operations. It might have been the clan vendor. But yeah, wherever that was definitely a good buy because headshot damage was already rolled on it. You could roll crit hit damage on that and it'd work very well with perfect focus. So they're my top 2 picks for this week. There's not much else going on at all, but do let me know in the comments if there's anything that you feel is a must buy and what you're going to be buying this week, because people like reading through the comments and seeing what other people think. So please do that. But we're going to end it there. I'm going to see you in stream at 8 PM UK tonight when we help with some raids. Come and check that out. Don't forget to like and share this video to support it and subscribe if you're new here. And now we are done. Come and check out that fantastic gaming community that is linked down in the video description. It's linked right at the very top. Until later, until the next video, thank you for watching this today. Stay safe and peace out.